Hello everyone, this is question number 18. These questions belong to operating system. Let's read the question. The main function of the microkernel is to provide a communication facility between dash program and the various dash that are also running in user space. So here, in order to understand this question, we should know what is a microkernel and what is the purpose of using a microkernel. So here is, as we all know, that there is some application program in which the user can interact with the computer with the help of these applications program, and these applications program may vary according to the need of the user. Here we have a file server in which we are storing the information. Whatever we had done in a computer, we can store that information in the file server. This is a display server. Whatever the output we need to get, so we can use a display server in order to get the output. These three terms comes under user mode, and here we have the microkernel exist in our system, which comes under system mode. And here we have the hardware. Hardware is a computer component on which we are doing the execution task. Of course, we cannot directly communicate with the computer hardware. We need an intermediate in which we call an operating system. An operating system works as the interface between the user and the computer hardware. Here we are using a kernel. So kernel is basically the core part of an operating system or any operating system. Kernel is the core part in which every execution has been done with the help of this kernel. And there are two mode has been exist. One is user mode, in which the user are interacting with their computer. Second one is system code. Exact execution comes under system mode. So this question is asking about that microkernel is providing the communication between which program. Here is the one program, because operating system and kernel, we could say, they depends on the influence from the client server model. Here client as the user, or we can say that multiple clients is there for a single program or a single computer. And here is the server. Server is basically what which provide the services to the client, and services may be any like memory management, or it could be any file system, or it could be any executions related task. So server is basically what which provide the services to the client, and there can be more than one client as well. So client is basically which request for any services from the kernel, or the kernel provide the services to the client. So here communication is going like that. So the main functions which microkernel is using, so microkernel has been used for the purpose of inter-process communication is a one task. Second, we have used microkernel for memory management. We can manage the computer memory with the help of microkernel. This is the second task. Third, we have done the scheduling, the CPU scheduling. There are more than one task at a time in our computer, and how to schedule those processes in the computer hardware or in the computer processor. So those tasks has been done by the microkernel. So here the correct option for this question will be, because it's depend on the client server, so we can say that correct option will be option number third.